Dennis, you're 3 sessions down. How do you feel it's going?
Yeah, really well. The guys have obviously looked after themselves in the summer. They've come back in good shape. It's been hard work for them, especially in the heat as well, but they've come through it.
Tuesday night particularly hot, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was mainly a set-up process, so they didn't do too much running on that Tuesday, thankfully. It was really hot. But they've worked hard on Thursday and today, but you're right, it was really hot on Tuesday.
And the vast majority are back, barring Mark Newsham and Rennie Steer?
Yeah, absolutely. We said that everyone would come back. I mean, Nicky Walker's just having a trial down at Torquay this week, but expected to join us next week from conversations. But barring that, everyone's back. And we look like we've got 1 or 2 good trialists here as well.
And all focus now, 7 days away is your first friendly. You've got Boston Town and Rossington Main in quick succession, and perhaps a chance to look at some of those trialists.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll try and get that done in the first week of our friendlies on the Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. That will give the trialists some good minutes, and then we can give them a decision at the end of that week. So it's fair on them and fair on our group, so we know where we stand, and they'll have an opportunity to go somewhere else if they don't quite make it here.
And fans inevitably are talking about signings. You don't need too many. Do you envisage that the ones that you do sign will come from your trialists, or are you still looking for 1 or 2 from elsewhere?
Well, I'm hoping they'll come from the trialists, but if they don't, then we'll target some other players. You know, they won't be trialists, but we'll target players that have performed in them areas at this level or above, or something that we fancy that we've watched last year. So we'll get the areas fulfilled, but I'd like to get it done sooner rather than later, obviously, because I want the group to be together, playing together for at least 2 or 3 weeks of the pre-season.
And a lot of the talk is about your goalkeeper. Are you still hopeful of getting Max from Sunderland, or is there more on that?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, to be fair. You know, I keep posing the question, and at the moment it's not dead in the water, but it's a case of we may be waiting too long, and we need to get that area addressed. So if it's an outfield player, slightly different, but a goalkeeper we need to nail down really in the next week to 10 days. So I don't think the Max situation is going to happen now, but you never know. But that's my inkling on it. So we'll get the goalkeeper area addressed in the next 10 days.
But it's a key one, because last year you chopped and changed up until November, and it wasn't really until November that you got your settled team.
Yeah, it's one of them things, but for us, when we're getting these loanees from Sunderland, they're not costing us any money. It's an area we don't really want to spend what money we have got in the budget on, but if we have to, then we have to. But if we get a permanent keeper, we do. If we loan one, we loan one. But most important thing is for the support is that we'll have a goalkeeper, obviously well in time for the start of the season, that hopefully will be reliable.
And for the second time in 3 years, you're going to Stockport on the first day. Looks a really tough one on paper. They're building a brand new squad.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but we said that last time, didn't we? We went to Stockport last time, but we come away with a good result. This group look good. They just had their first passing session there in a match play situation, and they look good. They're only going to get stronger again from last year. So I'm expecting big things this year. Saying that, and we come third last year, so I'm expecting big things. There's only 2 places higher we can go, but I think they're going to be a real good side this year. Not that they weren't last year, but I'm really hopeful.